LeBron James has won everything, but today I put him on the worst NBA side of all time. This team won 7 games. Their best scorer, Gerald Henderson, a 77 overall, averaging 15 points per game. The goal of the video was simple. LeBron has to win a ring. And each season I'll spin the upgrade wheel to give LeBron some help. In year 1, LeBron would put the terrible roster on his back, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. He would average a near 33-point triple-double and lead them to a 48-34 record. And we're against the Boston Celtics as the 8th seed, okay? That's a damn good Celtics team. And with their experienced trio of Rondo, Garnett, and Pierce, the Hornets would struggle. The inexperienced and undermanned roster would be no match for the Celtics. It would be a first-round exit for LeBron in his first year. Time to spin the upgrade wheel and get LeBron some help. Come on, we need something good. A 4-time champion, that's good. And we'll spin the wheel to get our 4-time champion. Please, Tony Parker. I'm not sure we need another point guard, but we'll take the player. Our 4 best players outside of LeBron are all guards, 3 of them being point guards. Okay. The addition of Tony Parker would free up LeBron off the ball and relieve him of some scoring duties. Yet, as the star of the team, he would still average 39-7. However, their record of 48-34 was the same as last year and would warrant them the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. They would come against the stacked Knicks 3 seed, with Carmelo, Stoudemire, and Lin. It was Carmelo v LeBron, a matchup for the ages. With home court advantage, the Knicks would take Game 1. However, LeBron would not go down easily, taking Game 2 in the Garden. However, the Hornets would lose Game 3 and 4. Their reliance on Kemba Walker and Corey Maggette as 3rd and 4th options would be consequential. It would come down to a back and forth Game 5 for LeBron and the Hornets. Down 3 with a minute 40, this has to be LeBron or Tony. Tony to the rim, easy deuce. Pick and roll, Melo, going to the rack, and he gets the foul. Melo makes them both and makes it a 3-point game. Alright, get the ball in Bron's hands. Come on, Tony. Cross. Oh, that's a bad shot. Oh, he's just forced that up. In the end, a 24-point game from LeBron would not be enough, and the Hornets would be eliminated in the first round once again. However, we now have the upgrade wheel to get LeBron some help. What will we get? Draft pick. So the Hornets will be able to keep their draft pick from this year. I'm not sure if that's too good. The Hornets would draft CJ McCollum, another guard on the roster. It would be a similar story for LeBron and the Hornets. They'd finish with a 48-34 record for the 3rd year straight. It would set up a clash against the notoriously well-rounded Hawks, led by Paul George. However, for the first time in his career, LeBron would struggle and get outplayed by Paul George. The physical defense of the Hawks would wear him down. The entire roster would struggle. LeBron would average 21, and their second best player, Tony Parker, would average 13. 3rd straight first round exit for LeBron. Okay, I actually pray. He needs some help, please. Teammates, Cavs. Oh, he's had some bad Cavs teams, but hopefully the 2016 Cavs, Kevin Love. Please, yes. Prime Kevin Love. About time LeBron has a competitive roster. Finally, the roster would click in the regular season. For the second time with the Hornets, LeBron would win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, leading the Hornets to a 64-18 record. As the 1 seed, they would face a trash Bucks team led by DeAndre Jordan. How did this team even make the playoffs? The better Hornets team would prevail, winning the first 3 games of the series. Game 4. Up 2. Here we go. Takes the fadeaway, and he misses. The Hornets through to the second round. LeBron 1 step closer to that ring. They'd face the Boston Celtics in the second round, with a washed up Paul Pierce and a fairly good roster. However, the Hornets and LeBron would dominate and get their revenge, sweeping the Celtics in 4 games. With the trip to the NBA Finals on the line, the Hornets would play the Knicks once again. The rematch would live up to the hype. In the offense, pick and roll with Kevin, step back. Oof, that's vintage Kemba. It'll be Melo and Stoudemire. Melo to the rack, pulls up, jumper no good. Charlotte with a great chance to come back. Looks like it'll be Kemba again. Goes to the rack, easy bucket. And that should do it for game 1. Back-to-back vintage performances from Lin and Melo would send it to 2-2 going into Charlotte. However, the inspired Hornets would blow them out in the next 2 games. And now, LeBron was 1 series away from that ring. And in the NBA Finals, it'll be the Rockets versus the Hornets, with the dynamic duo of LaMarcus Aldridge and James Harden. However, LeBron James would come out firing. Back-to-back triple-doubles in games 1 and 2 would put the Hornets in good position going into game 3. However, James Harden in his first NBA Finals would not bow down easily. Harden ISO, tie game, he's going to the rim, floater, and that's money. Houston take the lead. It's going to have to be quick. No way. And he misses. Houston get one back. The Hornets and LeBron would feel the pressure, losing the next 2 games. Now, they were down 3-2 going into Houston. However, Game 6 was no different. LeBron would crumble. 9 points in an elimination game. And would get outplayed by Kevin Love for the series. That was a championship roster, so we'll take any player that can make an impact. And it'll be LeBron teammates on the Heat. He had some good teammates on the Heat. And we'll be adding Chris Bosh. That's very good. This is how the team looks going into year 5 of the 2015-16 season. LeBron would again win MVP, no surprise there. And with a largely intact core, they would again go 64-18.
He is not as impactful as he used to be. And he is no longer an A+ scorer and an A+ defender. And so he's no longer Superman.
LeBron would enter the playoffs with newfound pressure from the previous season. They'd face a very average Pistons team in the first round, led by DeAndre Jordan, with a young Dame and Book. The now experienced Hornets team would sweep the Pistons in 4. The added presence of prime Chris Bosh would add some valuable interior defense to the team. In the second round, they would again play the New York Knicks. In this short tenure, it was Hornets 1 series, Knicks 1 series. The Knicks through Jeremy Lin would steal a game away from home, but LeBron in Game 3 would give them all the momentum needed to win the series.
LeBron James is one of the handful of greatest players in the history of basketball.
Awaiting him was a strong Brooklyn Nets side in the conference finals, with Deron Williams and Serge Ibaka. Game 1 would be an even contest, both teams going at each other from the jump. Down 2, here we go Kemba, fade away for the lead, and he misses. Kemba again, step back, oh no, and he misses. The Nets take game 1. After winning the next, Kevin Love would have one of the all-time great playoff games. I actually calculated it. It is the 16th best playoff game of all time. The Hornets would flex their muscles, and after losing the first, would win the next 4 to advance to the NBA Finals. For LeBron, it was 1 more series away from that elusive ring. Awaiting them was the 5th-seeded OKC Thunder. How did this team make the finals? This roster sucks. Here we go. Tie game. Game 1. Parker gets blocked. Puts it back up. That'll give Charlotte the lead. Tony again. Kicks out to Love. 3. No good. LeBron offensive board. And he puts it up. Charlotte up 4. LeBron would single-handedly win Game 2 with a 42-point triple-double, where they'd go to clean sweep the Thunder in 4 games. Here we go. LeBron has brought a ring to the Hornets. Who would have thought? It took 5 years, but we got there. LeBron would also go on to win Finals MVP. And there we go. LeBron wins his elusive ring. If you guys made it this far and enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and like. Cheers.